Promises made, promises kept. Here comes our second FF Core Investor Weekly Update. After we released the first weekly update, many of you expressed interest in our management tools. I'm actually using these tools to help our team develop more structured and logical thinking. I'll share more thoughts on that in the future update. Now, here are the key highlights from this week. On S5 Finance and Capital, this week we submitted our Q1 earnings report a few days ahead of schedule. From delayed filing last year to being on time and now ahead of time, this shows in part how much progress our finance and compliance systems have made. It's a concrete example of our stockholders' first approach in action. It was also my first time joining an earnings call as a speaker to share our progress with investors, outline our outlook, and get some real English practice along the way. And let's quickly go over a few key takeaways from the financial report. Firstly, in terms of financial performances, our operating efficiency and cost control capabilities have improved significantly. Cash inflows from financing exceeded operating outflows, while our first quarter operating loss was $43.8 million, after excluding depreciation and amortization of $17.5 million. Amortization of operating lease, right-of-use assets, and intangible assets of $0.6 million, and stock-based compensation of $0.3 million. Our adjusted operating loss for the quarter was about $25 million, or roughly $8.5 million per month. On top of that, we continued advancing both our strategy and the core business fundamentals. Secondly, we plan to hold our first product launch of the FX Super One around the end of June. The US market today has very few compelling options for premium business and family vehicles. We want to redefine this segment in America. Alongside the launch event, we will officially open online B2C refundable paid pre-order collection. Our goal is to reach a combined total of around 10,000 paid pre-orders from B2B and B2C channels 48 hours after the launch, including those already collected. Thirdly, in Q3, we plan to launch another potential hit product for FX, the disruptor of RAV4 in AIEV era. Fourthly, we continue to scale FX B2B sales. We invite FF PAR candidates to join our online co-creation direct sales ecosystem, actively welcoming large B2B partners, including car rental companies and MCN organizations to become part of our business network. In phase 1 of our go-to-market strategy, we plan to enter 7 high-priority U.S. states: California, New York, Florida, Texas, Washington, New Jersey, and Nevada. These states represent the strongest demand and the highest concentration of AIEV target users. We see them as critical foothold for swift breakthrough in volume deliveries. Turning to S2 and S3 product and technology, we just released the first rare design rendering of the FX Super One. What do you think? A lot of people love FX design language, and we are confident the FX won't let you down either. Recently, our second and third lines of FX prototype mills have continued public road testing. We've taken them through downtown LA, Manhattan Beach, and Palos Verdes. And everywhere they went, they drew attention and sparked conversations. Many people tagged me on social media. Some even mistook the FX for a Tesla, which just shows how rare it still is to see a true AIEV born and made in US. Now, let's move on to S7 capability and system build-up and operations. Specifically on S7-1, we invited one of our board members, former VP of Finance from the world's largest automaker, to work on-site with us, helping us to build a stronger and more advanced financial management system. Along with progress, we also need to talk about the issues we identified. Although we filed our Q1 report ahead of schedule, it was still later than the standard I'm pushing our team to meet. This highlights the need to further improve our internal financial systems. Timely financial reporting is also crucial for enabling our executive stock purchases. Earlier this year, because our 10K would not fail until after the first quarter trading window would have closed, it prevented executives from increasing their shareholding. We now must wait until the trading window reopens, and we do not access material non-public information. As previously promised, I will use 100% of my after-tax co-CEO bonus to purchase FF shares on the open market to stand with our stockholders, subject to legal and regulatory restrictions. Next week, we'll stay focused on 4 Tier 1 task streams under our Tier 1 strategic goals and pillars from S0 to S7. Under S1, user ecosystem, our sales team continue to push forward on more pre-orders. Under S2, S3, and S4, product development, supply chain, and product execution and delivery. All areas are progressing. One highlight: all FX models, including the Super One, will adopt Tesla's NACS, North American Charging Standard. Next week, we'll share updates on this rollout and explain the key user benefits of NACS. Meanwhile, our EE system and II system totally compliant with the current US ICTS regulations. We will begin working on the integration and adaptation for a future potential iteration Super One. Our goal is to bring the same AI technologies using our $300K vehicles into the first class AI MPV as soon as possible. And finally, S7 capability and system build up and operations. Mr. 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧, our new Vice President of Supply Chain for FX Middle East and China, will soon step into his role. With his extensive global experience in supply chain management at leading auto companies, we are confident he will help accelerate the execution of our FX strategy and ensure timely product delivery. Yes, we have a 1.1 million square foot factory in Hanford, California. It's one of the larger EV plants in the US here in California. It's second only to Tesla's Fremont facility. Right now, we are preparing a flexible production line with a planned capacity of over 30,000 units. This line will support mixed production of both FF and FX models. To be honest, the full potential of the Hanford plant hasn't been realized yet. The main reason is funding. As many of you know, our financial resources have been tight, and we've had to prioritize the most critical projects. That said, preparation for mass production of the first FX product are moving quickly. Once key agreements are signed and components arrive in volume, we plan the factory will shift into full production mode. During the ramp-up phase, I'll be back at the plant with the team to oversee everything on site. Over the past few weeks, many colleagues have told me they can feel a real shift in the company. People are more energized, more focused, and more committed. That kind of team spirit is incredible, and it keeps me going, too. Thank you to everyone who still believes in us and continues to move forward with us. And since today is Mother's Day, I'd like to take a moment to wish all mothers around the world a very happy holiday. I'll see you next week.